Okay, hello mathematicians once again. Today is now Friday. Yesterday I was not in class for the constructive response, but I did go ahead and complete it. I already submitted it and got a grade for it, so I am going to go ahead and make a video in regards to this one, this constructive response. It's not going to be exactly the same numbers that they have on the constructive response because that's like cheating. I'm not going to let you guys cheat like that, but I'm going to bring up the constructive response that we were supposed to do, and then I'm going to tweak the numbers a little bit so that it's not exactly the same. You're not getting the exact same number. So let's bring this up here. Okay. First matrix shows the cost of two types of sweaters in dollars, and the second shows the number of each type sold during different months. Okay, so you see the matrices here. I'm going to change a few of these numbers real quick, and then I'm going to go ahead and set up the problem, and we'll go ahead and explain everything else once that's all settled. Okay, so these are the originals, and this is what we're going to be using. I'm going to just remove this right quick. This is what we're going to use for our problem. Alright, so we find the matrices, and since we're multiplying, we're going to go ahead and figure out how much is in each matrix. So first one we have is one row by two columns. So one row times two columns. And the second one is two rows by four columns. This area right here tells us we can multiply. Then we're going to bring these numbers down, and the matrix we're going to be doing is a 1 by 4. Ooh, nice and easy, like that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and draw what our box is going to look like. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's what our box is going to look like with numbers on top of them. So now we're going to go ahead and group these. Now I kind of copied what Miss Callahan did. I'm just going to go ahead and do that again. Half copied, I guess. Whatever you want to say. Alright, so we're going to multiply these numbers by these numbers. So we're just going to do it just like this. Let me go ahead and scroll down so we have room. Grab this right quick. That's 66 and 54. Ooh, bad number. I tell you, Paint is not the best program to use when you're trying to teach somebody how to do something. Alright, let's grab this right quick. Alright, there we go. Alright, now we have our numbers. So what we're going to do is I'm going to set this up just like this. 66 times first number 15 plus 54 times 75. So all we're going to do for all of these numbers, all of these columns, that's the same thing we're going to do for each one of them. So we're just going to solve it. I'm going to go ahead and grab this right quick because I don't feel like trying to do it in my head. 6 times 15 plus 54 times 75. It's 5,040. It's a lot of sweaters, I know. But when trying to tweak the problem, that's what happens. Okay, so that is the answer for the first row right here. I'm going to put those in later. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and fill out all of these, and then we'll go ahead and solve them. I'll do that on camera. In completing putting these numbers in our parentheses, we're now going to multiply them and then add them together. So the first one, 66 times 55 plus 54 times 120. 10, 1, 1, 0. Huge number. Okay. 66 times 96 plus 54 times 114. 124. 92. I don't know why it keeps cutting out on my writing, but I'm sure you see what the numbers are. I think that's right. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so these are the numbers that are going in those boxes, or the lines above. These are or what go here. So all we're gonna do now is going to, I did this, enter here, and I'm gonna write the last, and over here, I'm go ahead and write these numbers. First one being 5040. Next one being 1010110. Next one being 12492. Oops. And last one, 9864. Okay, you're just gonna put them on the lines. No, nothing is straight, but hey, I'm trying. And our brackets, don't forget the brackets. So these are our answers for the sample problem. Make sure that you're paying attention that this is a sample problem, is not the original problem. So now that we have finished that, all you have to do now is select a picture. Here. This is if you're going to do it the same way I'm doing it. I'm just going to paste this here. Just to eliminate the work of trying to do it in Word, because this is going to be completely difficult to do. I don't know why it's taking so long. Give me a second while this loads. Okay, there it goes. Okay, so this is all I did. It gives you the steps that you took, writing them in the brackets, rewriting them, showing how you got this number here, and how many spaces you're going to need in your matrix, or matrix, I think that's right. Then you have here, and it looks like some of mine got cut off. I didn't completely grab it, but that's a 66. You want to make sure you have all that. If you're going to do it like this, make sure you get all of that. I didn't grab it all. I should have grabbed it all that time. But yeah, make sure you have it grabbed completely so that she doesn't miss anything. Okay, so now next question. How much more money was spent on sweaters sold in January than in December? Tell how to use your answer form, from part A to answer this question. This is part A. So for part B, what we're going to do is, I'm just going to rebring this up. Okay, scroll in here. So I'm going to clear this out, and I'm going to paste it again, move it down so I have space right on top of it. And I'm going to write on the top what months these are. So November, starting November, and the right side. Let me just type it because it's come out much clearer. Try this out. Make sure it's big enough so that Miss Callahan can see it, or any teacher that you're submitting this to can see, because if they can't see it, then they won't grade it, or you'll get a bad grade for that part, or miss a point, or any of those types of things. So you don't want to get any of those. You don't want any of those things to happen to your grade. Get the most possible points as possible. Alright, so November, December, January, and February. So move this down here. Is it equal with that? Alright, so they ask for how much money was spent, how much more money was spent on sweaters sold in January than in December. So you're looking for these right here. You're looking at only these. So, and those are correspondent to, I'm going to use purple here, to these two numbers. So we're just going to bring this down. We have 12, oops, scrolling too much. 12, 492, 10. Now remember, this is an example, so you don't want to copy my answer and get it wrong. So you're just going to subtract here. Alright, this is your answer. Make that clear that this is your answer when you submit it. Alright, so now I'm just going to copy this here. Actually, I'm going to copy this whole area. Alright, it's copied. Paste that there. This will show the work that you did for trying to find the answer for part B. Because it already says you to use from part A, you don't have to get the entire problem or screenshot the entire problem. Just make sure it's big enough for the teacher to see. This should be plenty big. Alright, so that is how you complete this problem. This assignment. Make sure that you actually do the real problem and not my example, because my example is going to give you some outrageous numbers. They are not equal to this at all. Just ensure that you actually do the work. You can see how I set this up. You can copy exactly, except substituting each number for the proper numbers that is given in the lesson or the assignment. Thank you for watching. If you have any comments or questions, you can put them below so I can read them and help you out if you need any other assistance. Thank you.